So I like to put this on some Chalk Talk do's and don'ts. We kind of went over sort of the major what a Chalk Talk is. So the first thing to remember is that you relax and that you're the expert in the room. Okay, so one of the things that happens is people tend to go into these things and feel a bit afraid or intimidated by those who are in the audience. But the truth is that you know your subject area more than anybody else does. So you should be confident going in and not try your best to not be intimidated by the audience. The best way to do that is to be prepared. So we talked about it. So practice your seminars, practice your Chalk Talk, ask your colleagues to sit in for a Chalk Talk session. The other thing is that it will come up that you'll get some tough questions to ask. And I think the important thing to remember is that it's important that you can be deferential to your speakers, so you can, or to the people who ask the question. So, but you should also be firm when you have an answer to their question that you may even disagree with them. Because in the end, it's more important that you not agree, but that you show that you can that you can defend your positions and that you can defend that, no, my approach is the right approach. So they're not looking for somebody who's going to be a pushover, right? They want somebody who's going to be a leader in their field. So it's important that you're able to demonstrate that your ideas are good and that you really stand by them and support them. Another thing you have to keep your eye on is that you have to really control the pace of your seminar. What do I mean by that? Well, you may start getting questions within the first couple of minutes in your talk before you've been able to even talk about the major aims. So you want to make sure that you have a way to stay on track. So if you think you're going to start to get sidetracked by some questions that are taking you far away from what you want to talk about, it's okay to address them and to say things like, actually, I may have to answer that question later. I want to stick to the major things I want to talk about first. So it's important that you remember to control the pace and that you control the direction of the talk. So don't allow yourself to get too sidetracked by questioners. Okay. So you have to practice, how do you answer a question that may be sort of peripheral, but that you don't spend too much time so that you can really control the direction of where your talk is going. All right. On that line, one of the things you don't want to do is to not get flustered by really tough questions. And you have to remember, or by tough questions or by tough questioners, because you will find that some people in the audience can seem combative. And I've had this happen where it's the same person I go to at every conference, asks the same question, and I know he's trying to get under my skin. You have to remember that it's not personal, even if you think it's personal. And you just have to learn to answer those questions. And again, move on and control the pace of the talk. Okay. This will happen to you at some point in your career, and you don't want to rise to the bait. So I'm sure most of you have been at a symposium where there's been some discomfort. So if you feel that happening in your seminar, just answer nicely and then try your best to just stay on track on what you want to talk about. The second thing is that it's okay to say you don't know. I've had it happen before when questions happen in a symposium, and you can tell that the person who's answering or that the person who's giving the Chalk Talk is not being honest in their answer. So it's perfectly fine to not have an answer for a question. An even better thing to say is that it's not known, like nobody knows. And I have to be careful saying that. You have to be pretty confident, but you can say, actually, there's nothing in the published literature, for example, that would support that. So I think it's important to be able to say, when I don't know, that's fine. You can say you don't know, or you can say it's not known if you're comfortable in the literature. And then the other key thing you don't want to do is to let the meeting get out of your control. This goes back to something I said earlier about controlling the pace and the direction. I've seen some of these Chalk Talks go where the person never gets through their first aim. And it's because they let the audience drive the discussion as opposed to controlling it themselves. And in most cases, this is not because an audience member is trying to derail you, but it's because if you get 20 scientists into a room together, chaos can ensue, right? Everybody starts asking their own pet questions, and it can be very easy to make it so an hour will be gone and you barely talked about one of your aims. So you have to remember that you're really in control of the Chalk Talk. Okay.